Hey, good morning, everybody. It's LT with Dr. Z
What's going on, baby?
and my pastor's here today. Reverend Dane Caraway, the pastor of Church at the Well, is here. Now,
That's
Doctor,
all right.
Pastor, good morning.
Good morning.
Pastor, I have to let you know these people here, the fans of the show and Dr. Z, they always on me.
Yeah, that's right. Beware, yeah.
Why?
Why? Number one, Pastor, they tried to get me to wear a diaper at an event.
It's really early for this. Okay, go ahead. Diaper,
Yeah,
diapers
from
at 7:30. Okay.
the Oliver Pope Scholarship Fund. They had an all white affair a couple weeks ago, and they wanted me to wear a diaper.
I
Lost the bet. You lost the bet.
hope that you chose wisdom and did not put on
They
like under your clothes or like just a diaper. I'm scared to ask.
they say I lost the bet.
Okay.
I didn't lose. Did I lose a bet, Doctor Z?
Yeah, you did. We don't remember what it was, but you lost it.
See?
Whatever it was.
And then, Pastor, I have to tell you this too. They bust on me about my trumpet playing.
Okay.
They won't let me play the trumpet.
Can you play the trumpet?
I have a trumpet.
Well, I think it probably has something to do with the inability to what do you want me to say? I don't if you can't play it, I'm gonna let you play it.
I need some support. I need some pastoral support.
Listen. I think it's just it probably just is best for everybody if you're not great at playing it, you probably should just leave it alone. That probably is how that should go.
Right from the pastor. Correct analysis. Correct.
Really?
Please.
Oh, here we go. Okay, go ahead.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Since my pastor said leave it alone, I will.
There you go.
I mean, it's your show, Leon. If you want to play the trumpet, you could be a viral clip. That'll be fun.
that will be a definitely a significant viral.
So, Dr. Z.
Yes,
let's touch on last week for a second, and we'll bring we'll keep the pastor involved in this too. Pastor, last week we were talking about steamed crabs. And Dr. Z had something to say about a portion of this, or all of this video. Here we go.
Before you sit down with your friends, before the crab eating fun begins, before you take a mallet to a crab or sneak out to avoid your share of the tab, before you wash it down with a natty bowl, there's one big truth you ought to know. We're not from the Bay, we're from everywhere you see, from Japan and foreign waters where crabs crawl wild and free. We speak all the tongues and are as happy as can be, but once the old Bay hits the steaming pot, the chatter stops cause we're piping hot. We know what's next, we're gonna be eating on the spot.
All right. Now, Dr. Z, you were saying that those are not real crabs or blue crabs or something.
No, they ain't no blue crabs. They real crabs, or they Dungeness crabs. They imposters.
So we don't eat those here?
No, you don't eat them here. That's West Coast crabs, man. That's up there from Washington down to California. Dungeness. That's a Dungeness crab. It's too round. Blue crabs have pointy ends. That crab ain't got no pointy ends. And the claws on the blue crab are much larger. I just educating you. I just didn't want y'all to think that was a blue crab. Them some singing Dungeness crabs. They were fronting, man. You got to get rid of them suckers. They need to be arrested.
They, they were fronting.
They
They were
fronting.
fronting.
Yeah,
Wow. Okay.
you saw it. You saw it.
No, you were going to tell us something about the Washington Monument and whatever all else. What?
Oh,
What?
we talking about how you tell the difference between a male crab and a female crab in the blue crab species. And I don't know what the Dungeness looks like. It's a different kind of apron. But you know, the male crab and the blue crabs, the male crab to tell the difference looks like the Washington Monument. You know, I blew a picture here for y'all. You know, that's the Washington Monument right there. You see that? And my brother there from DC know what I'm talking about. And then the Capitol looks like that. You see, that's the Capitol and that's the Washington Monument. That's a male crab. See how it looks like a Washington Monument? And there is a Capitol. Looks almost exactly with the female crab. Look at that. Wonderful way to tell the difference. You see what I'm saying?
Pastor
A little
Pastor
artistry for you this morning.
Pastor Caraway, were you aware of this?
Unfortunately, I can't hear Dr. Z, so
You
I'm
couldn't hear
trying my
Dr.
best
Z. My goodness, man,
to
can't hear
infer
me.
everything.
You're
I'm having
missing
a
all
hard
this
time
great data.
hearing it.
Oh man,
Make
what
sure
is?
the pastor get to hear Dr. Z.
But based on the, I, I think he's right. I don't know.
That's right.
I
There
can't
you
hear
go.
him.
I think
Wow. So let's get the text squared away. Can you hear me, Pastor?
I can hear you fine. Yeah.
All right, Dr. Z.
testing. Can you hear me, Pastor? Don't seem like the pastor can hear Dr. Z.
All right, Dr. J. Dr. J, come on screen, please.
Yes. Morning.
All right, Dr. Z, are you able? Pastor, can you hear Dr. Z now? Go ahead, Dr. Z.
Testing me, Dr. Z. Can you hear me? He still can't hear me.
Still can't
He was
hear
hearing me
you.
fine early, couldn't hear you.
I
Like,
know.
do I need to change? Do I need to change anything?
Yeah, Pastor, let's try this. How about you log out and come back in?
Okay.
Then let's rock and
Appreciate
roll.
it, brother.
And Jay, I won't show no more videos. I think that's what's knocking the signal out.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. So
Well, Dr. Z.
Yeah.
So crabs, are they? I'm not from Maryland. I'm a Pittsburgher. We don't know crabs. Crabs everywhere in the ocean.
Yes.
From
Crabs pretty
Maine,
much everywhere.
Gulf Coast, up the West Coast.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. Gulf Coast,
Okay.
West Coast, different types of crabs. Let's see
All
if the
right.
pastor hears all. Can you hear me, Pastor?
I can hear everybody now.
All right.
good.
Very good.
Good,
Very
good.
good. I appreciate that.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Pastor.
Yeah, Jay, crabs everywhere, brother. Crabs everywhere. Let me go back and show my picture because I
Okay.
didn't want to pass
No
the
single shot, Jay. No single shot. Oh, we just lost them again.
You think you
Go
lost
ahead.
it? All right,
No, I'm
there's
good.
the Washington Monument,
Yes.
and there's a male crab. Look how they look just alike. So that's how you can tell the difference. There's the Capitol, and there's a female crab. Look how they look just alike. That's how you tell with the apron the difference between a male and a female. I hope the pastor heard me.
I did.
Good. I'm glad of that, my brother.
That's interesting.
Yes, that's
well,
the difference.
I've never used that. I've never saw that as I think I could tell the difference, but like I've never that's good. I'm gonna use that for my with my kids.
And guess what? I got that from some DC people back in the day. My uncle. That's why I learned to eat crabs when I was living in DC, baby.
You said you learned how to eat crabs in DC, huh?
That's when I was 4 years old. When I lived there in DC for about a year.
Yeah. So you would say that you like that you became an expert in crabs down in the DC area.
Yeah, that's where I started. I became more expert when I got to Timor. What's wrong, Jay? What's wrong, Leon? Can Leon hear us? I guess.
Yeah, I can hear. I can hear.
All right. What's wrong there, Leon?
I can hear. Why is there a conspiracy against Leon today?
There ain't no conspiracy.
Did you and my pastor talk before the show?
Yeah, we right on.
He preached a great sermon yesterday, or what?
We got it all down. But
you learned to eat.
Yeah,
you didn't learn to eat crabs on Monroe Street.
That's where you got them from. I didn't say DC bought me the crab. We hardly ever got the crabs from DC. Went to Baltimore to get your crabs. And Bay Island.
Oh, you went to Baltimore to get them, but DC taught you how.
Oh, yeah. My uncle taught me how. He was in DC. That's
Aha.
where I was.
Aha. So Baltimore crabs are better than DC crabs.
You know, y'all from the same source. DC ain't get that. DC is perpetrating. They got the crabs from B-More. I'm just telling you the deal. I'm just telling you what happened. I know all about the crabs now. Now they had a little bit of crabs down the waterfront. It was 1 or 2 spots that were decent. So sometimes we couldn't get to B-More. We go there, but we would cook all our crabs back then. We get us some blue crabs.
Oh, you can.
Put them in that crab bucket, crab pot. Put your little natty bow in there. Put that little beer, whatever your beer types, and you are ready for you a Maryland crab soup with that after stuff left over. You could do anything, man. Back in the day, little salt and some Old Bay, and you make your crabs, baby. Niggas, poor Leon.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you.
Leave him in his diaper alone. We got him, but we got it right.
And my trumpet too, Michelle. And my trumpet.
That needs to stay away.
Hey. Y'all stop picking on me. You know, my brother will be watching this. He usually joins us at about 7:45. My brother will be here. My brother Jarvis. My biological brother Jarvis. My brother that I love to death. Jarvis will be here. The bowler. Yes, he will be here.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Dr. Z, tell us about us being too clean. Pastor, check this out. Go ahead, Dr. Z. You say we too clean.
Oh, we are too clean. I mean, you should put all that hand sanitizer, throw it in the garbage. That's just nonsense. You know, that's what's wrong. Now, you got certain places, I think it's okay. You go on the cruise ship, and you want to keep a little of that diarrheal bugs down, and then I even use it then because I'm trying to look out for everybody else. But everyday use, too much. Too much. Put it away. People cleaning off the carton in the supermarket. No, you should put your hands on that carton and lick them. That's what you should be doing. And stop wiping it off. Y'all is crazy. You hear what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
The more germs you get, the better you are. I'm telling you, it's the truth. Why you got peanut allergies? Because you're too clean. And you were eating the wrong stuff with your babies. You listen to them fools tell you eat your baby in stages. Now, what 50 years later, after I've been telling people for 40 plus years, stop all that dumb. Eat the same food your mom and dad eat. Chew it up, give it to them, puree it, whatever you got to do. But it's been proven because you wait too long to expose your kids to the right stuff. Now they got allergies. And then what they're trying to fix them, feed them the stuff earlier now. Da-da. Right again. So listen, it's all the same stupid. That's why I got a lecture. MP mighty dumb, because we can do some dumb things. Listen to me. Stop being so clean, you will see your health change dramatically.
For the better.
But say, Rev.
I said for the better. Health will change for the better.
Oh, yes. You don't see no animals using no sanitizer. What a hog do? Eat from a slop bucket. That hog eats from a slop bucket. All your stuff you throw in that bucket that you won't eat, that hog eats it, and guess what? It gets fat, and you say that's a healthy cow, a healthy pig. I'm just telling you, you don't know what you're saying. You're talking out the side of your neck, I call it. That's what you're talking.
I don't have to chew on that one, sir.
Just tell you the truth. There ain't no animal got a plate. Ain't no animal eating no breakfast, lunch, and dinner. All this faked up nonsense. You've been bamboozled. And it ain't good for you. That's why I talk the truth, because I know you're harming yourselves. It increases your cancer risk. It increases all your health problems. See, that's why I ain't worried about all them illnesses they talk about, because my body done had salmonella, gemella, all them things. And when I eat it, I'm all right.
What was the second one?
Gemella. It's a made-up thing, but don't worry about it. It fits the I'm just telling you the truth. See, those doctors don't talk like me because they don't tell the truth. I know this. I know you talking the party line. It's like Republicans and Democrats. Stop talking the party line. You know it's best to look out what's best for everybody and not for yourselves. I'm trying to give you the truth.
Wow. I am with you.
There you go. See, I like it. Good pastor you brought on there, Leon.
I like it.
That's right.
This is what you need on Monday morning.
That's right. That's what we do every morning. I enlighten the people. Yeah, I saw Michelle talking about her peanut allergy, and we got to. If it's real, we treat it as real. But I'm telling you how we get there is because we're broken. Now, let me tell everybody, you go back to my era, ain't nobody had no peanut line and no peanut table. We didn't have that back then. Everybody ate at the same table, had no problem. But as time went on, heck, you can't go into school, one table eat meat, one table eat sauerkraut, one table eating hot dogs, whatever. You see what I'm saying to you? We have lost our minds.
And look, go ahead, Pastor. Go ahead.
He said one table's just eating the hot dog.
Yeah, it's what he got hot dog table. This is insanity. Imagine some hot dogs and meat and chicken. And I'm gonna tell you another one. She knows what I talk about. I'm tired of y'all saying stupid things. Protein. What the heck is a protein? What protein is your choice? Back in the 1960s, it was called chicken, beef, whatever. You didn't you say protein. You don't know what the person means. What protein is your choice? I didn't have to worry about my choice in 1960. I ate a chicken, and it was called a chicken. Now you call it protein. What the heck is wrong? I got to get what carbohydrate? I don't even know what to do in the market. Carbohydrate, protein. I don't know where to go in the house. It's called pasta. It's pasta. That's what you call it. I ain't got to worry about in my world. I know just what we're talking about. You understand what I'm saying? You've been bamboozled. Now, you know it's the truth. In your lifetime, you saw what I'm saying. When we were all born, I don't care what year you were, you did not wake up and your mama said, I'm going to get you some protein, baby. She didn't tell you that. She said, you're going to get some fried chicken. I'm just telling you what the deal is.
I'm with you.
Yeah, I'm speaking for the people because some of the people don't want to say nothing. I'm trying to tell you, speak up. It's for the betterment of society and your health.
Wow.
Don't, Leon. I'm just talking. I'm just telling you the truth.
I hear you. And now, did you see the video of the hippopotamus chasing folks this past week?
No, I heard about it, but I didn't see it.
Yeah, Pastor, did you see it?
I did not.
Yeah, this hippopotamus, he had like Usain Bolt level speed.
Hippos fast.
That thing was moving.
Hippos can run up to 30 to 40 miles per hour.
Yeah, they're fast.
Yeah, they big, but they fast. I wouldn't fool with the fool. No, baby. They're one of the main big deaths most in Africa is from hippos. Wow. Hippo will take you down, buddy.
They roll,
Powerful bite.
Yeah. Does a hippopotamus put Vaseline on their babies? Hippos put Vaseline on their babies?
Here we go. They most likely do.
I don't think that they do.
Yeah, that's what they do. They like to keep their skin nice. You know. Same thing I tell y'all not to do. The hippo, he don't know no better. Now we know we saying this one tongue in cheek because the hippo don't care nothing about no Vaseline. But for the sake of us talking, yes, he probably does. Hope you ain't got a video of that, do you, Leon?
We do, but we know we're having some technical difficulties, so we won't play it. We will not play it.
I'm saying yes, Michelle. I know you love that Vaseline on your babies. Yes, sirree. Stop greasing your babies too. Stop letting them be too clean and stop greasing them up with that thick Vaseline, clogging up their pores and making them shiny. You got to stop this stuff.
Oh, wow.
I'm just telling you.
Pastor, one of the themes we do here at Wake Up Baltimore is we want everyone to be involved in their community. Do something. You have a skill, a talent, a love for something, do something. Take a kid with you, do something to help. Dr. Z does free health care.
Yes.
Okay. Been doing it for 43 years now, right? Dr. Z, 43 years.
40 years. Don't put me too far here. 40 is fine enough.
40 years.
Pushing to 40.
Free health care.
Yeah.
Right? I have the racquetball program. We have others that watch the show that come on and do different things. And we also encourage churches and other religious organizations to get outside the walls of what they do. It's nice to have church on Sunday, but then what are you doing after Sunday? And so our church has something big going on this coming Saturday, the 15th.
All right.
And tell us about it, Pastor. Go ahead, take some time, fill us in. I already know, but I'd like the world to hear it from the pastor. Fill it in.
Okay.
Check out this Dr. Z. We got some stuff going on. Go ahead,
I
Pastor.
hear you. Go for it, buddy.
All right. So yeah, this Saturday we are having BTS Fest. It's called Back to School Fest.
Mm-hmm.
We know the kids are getting ready to go back to school, and something our church has just had a history of doing since we started is wanting to help students start the school year off right. Several years ago, I don't know if the statistics have changed, but in Baltimore City and County, it was researched that the number one that 90% of students that did not make it to the end of the school year did not start the school year with the proper supplies they needed. So for us, we were saying like, well, if literally what would help kids finish well is to start well, then that's where we want to be. That's what we've been hoping and wanting how we can be involved with the kids where we're at. So for years now, like about 50 backpacks full of supplies a year, we've been doing that. But now we've wanted to make it an event. We've wanted not just hand the kids some supplies and hope that it blesses them. We're going to have an event over in Lock Raven. We're going to use the property at Lock Raven Baptist Church. So thankful for them for allowing us to use their space for it. And so between games and food and I think we're going to have a moon bounce. We'll have games and music. It'll be a great time. So not just here's a backpack start the year, but hopefully we'll have some students and families come by just knowing that our church is rooting for them as they start the school year.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Right on. And and so, Pastor, again, you've mentioned that this is we've always done that, right? We not the festival, but we've always had
Yeah.
the school supplies. And give us some more information. You were talking about the statistics that show if you don't start well, right?
Yeah.
Give us some more color on that. Add some to that, please.
Yeah, no, I think that's important. I think that just that what happens with a student making sure that they have what they need, just the confidence to go in the school into the school year. I think like kids perform better, that they feel more confident, and especially when it's theirs. Like I don't if my son was sitting here next to me, he would say how embarrassing it is for a classmate to have to ask for a pencil or for a piece of paper, but now they haven't been able to take the notes they need or focus in for what they need. So if we could just help nullify one obstacle, kids can feel confident about going to school.
Mhm.
We yeah.
All right on.
Question.
All right on. So
I mean, and nobody can disagree with all that. Yeah, that's why you say between 2 and 3 and 4. Those are the formative years in our growth.
That's right.
Right? Start. That's called the start. And
That's
your
right.
parents provide that start.
Yeah.
And even goes further because we see a total deterioration, and we talk about on this show a lot, of the moral fiber within young folk.
Yes.
Back in my day, ain't a 16-year-old. If we remember 2, 3, 4 weeks ago, when the 16-year-old wanted to shoot a 15-year-old, then shoot their brother at 9. You see, it's not about where I put him legally after the fact is done. It's what I do with him before the fact is even perpetrated. You have to put people in the right mindset, starting the school right, starting your life right. And you got to continue, even in that school and in our society, is that kids need to, one, follow by example. And that example has to be set right for the parents. And at the same time, that kid needs discipline. And we've lost that a lot in the schools and in our society as a whole. And I call it the non-spankers one. Not that you got to spank anybody, but I'm saying they need discipline. And we act like this is just left to their own. And that's why we got carjackings with 14-year-olds. Who would even think of such?
Yeah.
There's a lack of moral fiber of getting things correct and caring about your fellow man. That has to be taught and shown by example. Don't
Yes.
tell me how many years you gave him. That's beside the point. The person's dead. Your years you give for the perpetrator doesn't bring the person back. We want to keep the people alive. So start with the right and on the right footing and start with the right example. So that goes to parents, that goes to us, and we as a society got to change our thought process. That's why I'm saying you're about the hygiene and all that, because we accept things that are not always good for us as a society. So I'm glad you guys are doing a wonderful thing of prepping somebody to get to the right level of school, but that's even deeper than a backpack and pencils. That's a great start, but we got to keep it going because we need to get them prepared morally, ethically, and humanistically.
I hear you, and I think one of the things that we're hoping that to not just put supplies in kids' hands, but just
Right.
give some encouragement to moms and dads.
That's right.
That if I was to walk you inside our house, it's clear that it's not just our three kids going back to school, but all of us are going back to school.
That's right.
It's a joint effort. Like the house will change, like the rhythms will change. My kids were up at 11 o'clock last night, hanging with dad. We're all going to change that once the school year comes back. So it's not like I go do my job, you go do school, which is your job, and we come back. We want to join in with it, so that so exactly some of the things that you were saying. I think you're right where there is a lack of pushing accountability on kids. Like it's got to be learned. Like I can't take the test for my three, but I can encourage them. I can help them prepare. I can make sure they have what they need in order to do the best that they can. And some of it's going to give pushback. Like we've already started the summer work, and books
Right.
are the book that they have to read for class is happening. But our hope with the event, and even what we hope comes out of this, is that our church wants to say to folks here in our area, hey, we know that this is a rhythm of life, and we want to cheer you on while you're entering into this rhythm of life, with school, with parents being parents, and we want to know how we can help. So
that's right.
That's our goal with it,
and we applaud that. Very good.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Yes.
Very proud of our people. They're doing, people like Leon and other folks have worked really hard on this. So we're excited.
Well, that is good to hear.
Yeah. And Dr. Z, this pastor talked about, we're going to be there. Members of our congregation will be there talking to folks, and we're going to find out how we can help them, right, beyond just back to school.
Yeah.
So when they say someone, my child needs tutoring, or we need help finding a job, we need help with healthcare, we need whatever, we want to be a resource or connect them to resources to get them what they need. Right. That's what we look forward to doing at our church.
No question. And then cross life. So what
Yeah.
you do with your racquetball is what I do. I didn't wait for the United States of America to fix healthcare. Sometimes we have to take these responsibilities on individually, families, churches, community centers, whatever. We have to change things before the government. And healthcare is a right, not a privilege. And we should make it so. And I've been doing that for 40 years. I may not make a dime, but who cares? The dime is in the goodness of people and the betterment of a community. And we have to learn that, because right now we're losing a lot of good things that we just wait for somebody else to do. And it can't be waited. It can't be sitting there in a stagnant situation. Get up and do something. And that's what we've been driving everybody to do. As you guys are doing what you're saying this weekend, and what you've done with yours, Leon, we applaud it all. And that's what we are trying to give on Wake Up Baltimore, the emphasis and the impetus to get out here, Baltimore, and get started.
All right. And I want everyone to know, 2 weeks ago, we made a commitment to reaching out to the new superintendents of Baltimore County Public Schools and Baltimore City Public Schools.
Yes, both of them were two new superintendents. Both of them two new superintendents.
And guess what? Crickets. No response. No
Still
reply.
nothing.
Still
Mhm.
nothing. So they're going to get an invitation to come
Yeah,
to BTS on Saturday.
go for it.
They're going to get an invitation. Yeah, we want them there.
And we know what we said was right, because if you go to WJZ TV, Kelly, what's the young lady just got back? Kelly Lynn.
Hmm.
She has exactly what we want to do. They are all coming on their show,
Hmm.
so we need to come on our show to get what needs to be done. Because I want these superintendents to start out right, not with the same old stuff that we've been doing. Somewhere we're wrong. When a 12th grader is still reading at the 4th grade level, there's something wrong. Okay, folks. So I don't want to hear the same old, same old. And you then had 2 administrations of superintendents from Baltimore. We got Son DeLeese, and then you have, what was Alfonso or something before, Alonzo before, and we're still at the same place. You haven't changed. Something is wrong. When a 12th grader can't read, he can't change what we talking about here today. Okay? He cannot change it because he can't understand the workings of what we need to do as a society. Reading is crucial. Okay. If you can't read, you can't figure out what's right, what's wrong, what's down, what's left, what's right, what's whatever. You can't understand. No matter how we lead, they will lose no way to get that moral, ethical, humanistic fiber. That's why we got chaos in the streets. It's a part of it. You got to learn to read, people. It's outrageous.
So again, this Saturday, August 15th,
Yes.
at 8600 Lock Raven Boulevard from noon to 3. Church at the Well, BTS Back to School Festival. You please bring people, show up, come hang out. I'll be there. Pastor Dane Caraway will be there.
Very
come
good.
on in. Let's get in the moon. But you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do.
Oh,
No.
Lord. That's right. No. He learned real good about the show. No.
No.
Here's what I'm gonna do.
No.
No?
You can't get in the moon bounce.
I can't get in the moon bounce.
No.
I was gonna get in the moon bounce and play the trumpet.
Oh
No.
God. No, double nose.
while wearing a diaper.
Then we really gone triple nose.
No. And I was gonna grease myself up with Vaseline.
No, gee. Oh, boy. You just get
Where are we
deep.
going? Where are we going?
No.
No.
Triple nose. That's right.
Good Michelle. Oh Lordy.
That's right. That's about what you can say, Michelle. You said the right words from all of us.
All right. Now, Pastor Caraway.
Yes.
Our next segment of the show, we take medical questions. Love to have you be here to add your input to answers to these medical questions.
I am very unqualified. All my medical
So am I.
All of my medical advice comes from Chat GPT.
Oh, good. Let's compare. This will be good. This will be good. And well, wait, before we do that, Pastor Caraway and everyone, we want to invite you now. We already talked about the BTS on August 15th. That's Saturday. But on Sunday the 16th at 2:00 at Costas in Timonium, we're having Wake Up Baltimore live.
Wow.
All of our fans show up there. This will be the 3rd time we're together. August 16th at 2:00 at Costas in Timonium. So, Pastor, if you're coming, don't go to the one in Dundalk where you met my personal server, Chuck, and you probably asked to sit at my table 25. Not that one. Talking about the one at the Timonium State Fairgrounds.
Oh, wow.
Yes, they have a new location there, and that's where we have our Wake Up Baltimore live gatherings. That's on August 16th, Sunday at 2:00. Be there.
Okay.
Be there. Dr. Z, I was there. I went there yesterday after church.
Really? Oh, the one in Timonium.
I had, yeah. And they thought that was the Wake Up Baltimore day because we walked in and they said, "We have the tables set up over here." I said, "No, that's next Sunday. That's next Sunday." And they took great care of us as they always
Make sure they
do.
did.
Yes, they do. All right. Let's hear Michelle's first. What's Michelle's? No video there, Dr. J. What's Michelle's first question? Oh, testosterone. I saw a reality show in which a young woman was transitioning into a man in her early 20s. He indicated that he was born with a lot of testosterone in the body. Your thoughts? No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. No, she wasn't. No,
Go ahead, Jay. Well, go ahead,
no,
Leon. What you gonna say?
no. I'm just saying no. No, the young woman did not have the testosterone. That's just what
She
I
didn't.
think.
She didn't have it in her body.
She
Okay.
didn't have it. That's what I say. No.
All right. All right. But,
What's the
however, even though we've talked somewhat on this before, testosterone levels in females, especially athletes, have been monitored for years. And if you have some people do have a condition that continues to give an increased rise in your testosterone levels, and that bars you from running or playing in any kind of Olympic sport or world sport event. So that is still a condition that is possible, Michelle. That is possible that someone can have a high testosterone. That doesn't make them a man, however. It just means you have this condition. We had to look at it. Is there an unequal, unfair advantage? That's where we get into this whole thing with transgendered playing sports, etc., across the board. We've talked about that before, but as a single condition, and people getting testosterone to change off some of their femininity as they move to be a male or a male moving to be a female, these things are always looked at as a way of putting them into that category. But it starts at the standard that there's a certain amount of sexual hormones that are allowed in athletic events. So this is not a new fact. This is an old fact. If anybody remembers the South African 800-meter runner, who I forget her name right off the top of my head right now, but she was barred from many world events because her testosterone was too high. So there is people to look at. But see, I look at that as almost there's a problem with Babe Ruth for the cork bat. Where do we go back to and find where is the inequality that is there? So I think we as a society have to find a way to make decisions on males turning to women playing in female sports. And that's the biggest controversy is at this time. And that's what you lead back to when you bring up these numbers of testosterone and estrogen, etc., to equalize playing field. But that's a societal question we need to come to grips with. I have my say. It's just ridiculous. You're a man. You're a man, and you're a man if you come with the right parts for the rest of your life, and that's the truth of the matter. So, however we want to incorporate that into how we designate male, female, female, male went into sports, it really becomes down to the real question here as a society.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Michelle, you do have people who have high testosterone just normally, and you also have people who use it to transition. Yes.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's go to our second question from Michelle regarding tests that are given to determine if a person's telling the truth. How do you determine this by body movements? Is Trump lying? He believes his lies. He seems to lie easily. Your thoughts. All right.
I told you, Reverend, this ain't just medical. These are societal thoughts. That's why I said you can fit straight into these questions. No, these ain't that hard. Go ahead, Leon. I know you want to give 2 cents worth.
All right. When I was in the hotel business running a hotel in downtown Philadelphia, the FBI came in to teach us a class about things we should look out for in terms of potential criminals staying in your hotel, red flags, if you will. Right? They gave us 14 or 15 points. And in talking with the special agents from the FBI, I learned somewhat of one of the techniques they use to determine if someone's telling the truth. And that is they start with basic questions. Where were you born? Right? How many brothers and sisters do you have? And they notice your mannerisms when answering those questions, and they pay attention to where you look, They talk about the time length that it took you to answer your question, to gather your thoughts, and then they go deeper in the questions to ask you things that may make you think, and they look at where you are looking. So that's my thought bubble. This is my truth area. And they combine that to determine, that's one of the things they use to determine if someone's lying. So I'll say this. I don't think anyone can tell if someone's lying based on only the response to the question if we don't hear the question and the other things that went on earlier in the conversation. That's what I say. Pastor, what do you say?
Yeah, no, I think for I think for habitual lying to really be successful, that you almost got to create a world in which the lie exists. I think for anybody, you have to kind of enter into it. So I I don't know. I don't think that, it could be determined by body posture, because I think that there's our folks that have created a world in which the lie exists, and it becomes the truth to them. Like, you have to, um you have to allow, um you have to almost like spell out the facts to kind of compete with the lie that they've made. So yeah, I don't know.
So are you saying that's kind of like my trumpet plan?
Yeah,
That I
I think
believe it,
that.
that I believe it, so therefore it is true
No,
that I
Yeah,
can play.
you, you said a
sure.
mouthful.
Yeah,
That is true.
yeah.
I've loved that summation. Yes. Oh no, that means you don't turn that seat around. Get away from there. We see you. No, we've already established it. But
Dr.
yes,
Z,
Michelle.
what do you got for us?
Yes, yes, yes. Well, the basis of a lie detector is, basic physiological functionings, increased sweating, increased things in order to perform it. But one of the crucial things I think we said, you still have to put it as a base. So they always ask you questions that you can't not lie about or should not lie about, and that sets your base, because there's variations in each person. That's why some people can be lying and still pass a lie detector test and say they're telling the truth. I think you both hit on those things very well, to the point there is no 100% perfect way to tell somebody's lying. I think you got to look at the basis of what we have. When you look at Donald Trump, we have set a condition, and we said it a lot on the show, of where we set up the thought process, as the Reverend said, that you make the lie become a truth, not just in his mindset, but also in your mindset. Mega are people who follow untruths. And I don't care, I talk about you, but because you're following something that dynamically is not right. This man is a perpetual lie. But the thing about it is not that he's a liar, he's mentally ill. And I will continue to tell you that you got a crazy man leading the world. And we're suffering for it. Just cross your fingers, we survive. But that's a very big statement of what we deal with each day in our lives, of people who do lie and put out that false smoke screen that many people fall prey to. And I think what you both threw out in the condition, that we got to be sensitive to look at things that you can do as a person. As we set the precedent of what you're doing this weekend of getting people started in the school, we got to start our kids right, our lives right, to help them to understand untruths, because untruths can be hidden. And we got to find a way to keep us away from Allah. One, hand. Look, what I tell you about this, they keep your hands too clean. That's an untruth, but you believed it. And I can tell you, actually, it's a lie, but you believe it because it's set into cultural community thought process. And you then follow those things sometimes without thinking. I think the thing we're going to put into the mind of our young people, what you're going to do this weekend and on, is to learn to think. Look at things. Be responsible. Look at the moral, ethical values of things. You can't be moral and ethically correct and be Donald Trump. He's an immoral person. That's why I said you test is, are you inhumane? Because the stuff you're saying are inhumane. You are hurting immigrants with your poor policies. You go across the board. We can take that question and elaborate across the deterioration of things in society. So I think what we sit here is teach our kids, teach ourselves of how to find truth even in the darkness, because everything that we see in front of us is not exactly what it should be.
Well,
Right, right on, right on. Now, before we go, Pastor Dane Caraway, my pastor, my pastor. Tell us more. Again, I know about the church, but I'd like to hear some things from you. Can you fill the church, fill the audience in on some other things about our church, not just
yeah.
beyond BTS.
Okay. Yeah. So, Church at the Well, we got started in, our first service was January of 23. Me and my family, we moved up here from the DC area, the land of the best crabs you can find. We moved up from the from the Southern Maryland in the DC area in 2020, and we started off as a small little house church movement. We did a lot of things like going to farmers markets and things, and really started organically. Um, you know, just meeting neighbors, meeting friends, and that grew to launching a service in the Cinemark in Towson. Um, and since then, we've been borrowing space. Lock Raven Baptist Church has been so gracious to allow us to rent space from them, and yeah, we've started off as a small house church, and we've been growing ever since. I love our church. We would say our church, the purpose of our church is to help people follow Jesus. So, and we've done that. Whether it been in homes, we've been able to do that, turning the movie theater where you saw the latest Spider-Man movie to a worship center, and
Mhm.
we've done that in the small building we're in now, and I'm excited for the path ahead. We said we started this year. Leon's one of our elders, and we got around and as we were praying about what God would have us do in 2026, and um, we kept saying like it was time to take big steps, and um, I, I did not know um, what God meant by that, and it's just been a great year so far, and the year's not over. I'm not calling the year over in August, but we're excited for some of the things that he's doing. BTS Fest is an example of just us, like, um, getting back to doing some of the things that we love to do, with being around people, meeting people, getting to be a part of what our community is already doing. So, yeah, that am I giving you what you want? Is that good?
It's all good.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Thank you, Pastor. I'm happy to call you my pastor,
Thank you, sir.
even when
Yeah.
you don't support me in my trumpet playing online.
I
That's why he's
I
your pastor, smart
I
man.
just want I just want to let everybody know, Leon has never played the trumpet on a Sunday. It has never happened.
Let that be that remain the policy of the church.
So before you hire him to do your wedding, or to
Yes,
do, to play it before your baseball game or something,
right. That's right.
it has never happened.
Wow. It's
You know what I was saying? I'm gonna put it out to you. You know what? When you call your thing this weekend the BTS, you know what BTS stands for all Baltimore right now for the next 2 days. Don't you know who that is? That Korean group down at the Raven Stadium.
Yeah, yeah.
BTS.
Hmm.
Use it. Rally. Baltimore. Go see the group, but come to the thing on
That's
this
right.
weekend. Support,
Yeah,
support, support. BTS.
yeah.
Every time y'all say that, all I can think about is that third Korean group coming back into power. They all, if you know anything about them, K-pop is what they call it. That's that Korean pop music. But people are actually loving it. Young people have been following of all persuasion.
That's
These
right.
young people have been laid off for a while for military service that is
That's
required in
right.
Korea. And so this is their return. BTS, they even got their little army that came out providing support to the community this week. See
That's
what I'm saying?
awesome.
It really fits into what you guys are doing. BTS all the way to Sunday, all the way to Saturday. We're going to hook it up,
wow.
take a towel, bring that Korean K-pop with the power
That's
forward.
awesome.
helping people.
Yeah.
I hope we don't get flagged for copyright infringement or
I know.
something.
I don't care. Come sue us. We get sued all the time. We don't care.
You don't think we're not gonna like? Is this weekend?
That's right. Theirs is today and tomorrow. The PTS.
Okay, yes. I was like, do you think people think that we did it because I had no clue?
I just thought it was so curious. I said, I think they got it down. I think it's just by coincidence, but you right on the right channel in the right week.
We were right on.
This BTS station in Baltimore this week, all the way to the weekend, and you guys are part of it all. That
is incredible coincidence.
It is amazing.
Right yeah, it is. It is. What's Michelle saying here? Put that in your church bylaws, Pastor.
That's talking about your trumpet playing. That's right.
Oh, let's get that off the screen quickly. Get that off the
Put it in the bylaws. No trumpet playing by Leon.
And Pastor, we will. I recommend we not have a committee on that.
That's up to the elders.
That's right. It's up to them. I love the way you got out. That's a good way to look at that, Pastor. I love it.
No committees. Well, Pastor Dane Caraway, thanks for spending time with us here at Wake Up Baltimore. I again am just happy to call you my pastor. And thanks for being here. And I will see you. Of course, we'll be talking during the week. But everyone, come on out on Saturday, August 15th, from noon to 3 in Towson at Loch Raven Baptist Church, 8600 Loch Raven Boulevard, right there in the parking lot. We'll be there. We'll have food, moon bounce, music, back to school supplies.
Yes.
All right there. I'll be there. Not wearing a diaper.
There we go.
Not
in the moon bounce.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. Dr. Z, great to talk to you, sir.
Yeah,
thank you, Pastor. Thanks for being with us. Take care, Pastor.
And we want to tell the people today, too, Leon, that we were, I'm going to later on today get my first test, post my ringing the bell, to see if the cancer's still doing well. That's what I have to do about every 3 to 6 months, most likely in my case, since I had a positive microscopic border of what we've talked about before, and that's why I got that radiation a month ago to help decrease that chance. Let's hope it works. And so we'll get some indication of that by doing what we do for tests this week, and then I will give you an update next week. But that's what I do. So put some prayers out. Y'all think about me there on Sundays and any other days of the week. In fact, I'm saying every day of the week. And not just me, all of us who are out here facing life-threatening or situations such as that. As we have to fight, we have to support each other, and remember that for all of us out there facing illnesses.
Right on. And when do you get that done?
Well, I'm gonna do it today at 12 and 1 o'clock. I got 2 X-rays to do, and then we'll get there. Usually takes about 48, 72 hours. We get the results back, and we'll see.
Okay. Well, we'll be praying that things are good.
Very good. I appreciate it, Michelle.
Thank you, praying that things are good. Thank you, Michelle, for praying.
That's
right. Everyone else, please pray. Pray.
Across the board.
Uplift Dr. Z.
That's right.
Please do that, y'all. Please do it. Right on. And Dr. Z.
Yes.
I'm still looking for you. I'm still waiting on you.
Waiting on me for what? For the racquetball? I knew you go bring that up. I'm getting better and better. I don't know if my behind can run around a racquetball court yet. I can do a little golf, but we getting there. I'm getting my strength back, but it goes up and down, folks. I may look like I'm better here on this screen. Yeah, but he wants to take me down when I'm down. So I'm going to make sure I'm at my best when I take on Leon. Because I told him I'm going to take him down. I got Michael Haney, the founder of this show. He wants me to play golf with him and Kat. So we got that, and we got Leon and me on the racquetball court. We're going to hook it up, folks. I ain't forgot.
Oh, Mike Haney hadn't shown up at the racquetball courts either, nor has Kat.
We're gonna get them all. We're gonna get everybody together.
All that stuff. They're gonna show up. Matter of fact, Michelle, you You said, have I? Oh, no, no,
What's
no,
wrong?
no.
What you got some on there? Have you ever played pickleball? There's a new one for him. Yeah, change the sport up on him, Michelle. Hook him up.
Michelle, I have never played pickleball.
It's always a first.
No, no, that's a bad word around the racquetball program.
Oh, really? Really?
Oh yeah.
I thought pickleball was a bad place around the tennis environment.
Now that it is.
There's
That it
no
is.
question about that.
That it is. But it's they and that is the real answer on it. Pickleball is taking away from tennis.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yes,
But it's grown. It's
not
grown into a
racquetball.
professional sport now. Pickleball is really they got, and I think it's closed now. But you had the pickleball courts down at the harbor for about
Hmm.
a week or two.
Hmm.
Yes,
But
right.
now I will tell you this: I am going tomorrow to this place in Pikesville to have an introductory lesson to padel, which is actually the fastest growing racket sport in the world.
To tell.
Padel.
What is that?
It's a combination of racquetball, squash, and tennis.
Really?
Yes, yes. You play in a room, but there are walls like we have in racquetball
Mm-hmm.
and squash. So I'll have some video of that, but that's I go tomorrow morning
Oh,
to
excuse
get
me. Yeah,
a
please get
lesson.
video of that.
Yes, I'm really excited about learning how to play that sport because that's the fastest growing paddle sport in the world. It is. So
Really?
there we
That's a
have
new
it.
one for me. You learn it all here on Wake Up Baltimore.
Wake up bottom. I mean, look today. We talked about a lot of medical related
Oh,
things,
it was incredible.
right? We learned about my church and all the things that we're doing to get outside the walls of the church to help the community, right? We learned about padel, right? We just talked about that racquetball, golf, your health prognosis that you're gonna find out about here in a couple days.
Right?
Y'all, it's all here on Wake Up
You
Baltimore.
better believe it. You better believe it.
All here.
And we
So,
forgot to
Doctor,
say a real good thing about them crabs before we go. I was just thinking
oh,
about it as you were talking about the summation of the show, is that crabs are also great for your health.
really?
Low calorie meal, low calorie. Let me tell you, folks, calories are the number one cause of your health problem. It ain't matter what you eat. It's about how much you put in your body. So no matter even some bad stuff, you put too much in, you end up in a bad place. If it's good stuff, you eat too much, you end up at a bad place. You hear what I'm telling you? So when you got something in a good meal, the calories in crabs are very low. So you can eat your dozen, you probably got 200 calories. It ain't much. And I told you,
What?
everybody stay between 1,200 to 1,500 calories. I haven't looked it up, but I put money it's low because I'm talking about, it's a lot of work to get just a little bit of meat. And that crab meat is not high caloric intake. Sure, people worry about the salt on top of it, but I don't worry about that because if you keep the calories down, the salt intake comes down with it and also gets countered by the decreased adipose tissue on our bodies. That's,
What?
that's your number one health problem. So stop being so clean and eat more crabs.
I
That
never
is your recipe of health. So people don't tell you the truth. Dr. Z tells you the truth.
I didn't know that. I didn't
That's
know
right.
low calorie meal.
You
No,
didn't think about it like that, did you?
no, I thought because I all right. When I eat a
Right,
half dozen crabs,
right,
right, my I get heavy in the stomach, and I think I'm full, and I go, oh man, I loaded up tonight.
right. It's amazing, isn't it?
Wow, right on. Thank you for sharing again, Doctor Z. That's what you do.
That's what I try to do. I'm trying to keep you healthy. Stop being bamboozled.
That's what you do. Right on.
What we do.
Appreciate it.
That's what we do, baby. This has been a great show.
Right on. Thank you, Dr. Z. We will see everybody on Sunday
We're
at
looking
two
forward.
o'clock at
I
Costas.
can't wait.
Yep.
That's right. That's right. Now I'm gonna give you official a dozen steamed crabs only got 600 calories. I just Google it for you so you can get the exact number. I knew it was close to that. 600 calories. So 2 dozen, 1,200. That's it for your day. But you had to eat 2 dozen. Half a dozen, 300 calories. See what I'm saying? And most people do a half a dozen or less. So I told you, crabs are a low-calorie meal. Ain't I got it right?
A dozen crabs is how many calories?
In between 600 to 700 calories.
That's it.
That's it. That's a dozen. And let me tell you, most people don't eat a dozen. So both are we looking at a nice crab day out, like what my boys do every Friday. We eat about 5 or 6 crabs a piece, 300 calories.
Wow.
Ain't that something?
Good morning, Jarvis.
Way to go,
Good
Jarvis.
morning.
My man.
Good morning.
We love it. Look at what we live in. And that's a good thing to look at because people love, and we talk about all this illness with lettuce and their jalapeno peppers with salmonella, all this stuff. But if you just take lettuce and just eat it, very low calories. However, people forget you don't just eat lettuce and your salads and fruit and your tomatoes and carrots or whatever else you want to put in it. Low calorie. However, you put one of the most lethal caloric amounts in your body when you put it on the crab, when you put salad dressing. Dressing is what kills you.
That's what does it.
1 tablespoon of salad dressing is 60 to 100 calories. So you may think you're going low cal, but when you put that salad dressing in, and most people put a lot more than a teaspoon to tablespoon.
Yeah.
So you can take that salad up to 400-500 calories. Ain't that amazing?
Wow.
I'm just telling you the truth so you'll know.
So I'd be better off eating a dozen crabs.
You better believe it.
Plus it has protein.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You just had to go there. Didn't I tell you? If he said eat some protein, you don't know if it's a crab. But when we say it's a crab, you know what you're eating. Stop the stupid stuff, America. Protein by itself means nothing. You have to name what they say to you. What is your protein you would like?
That's what they
if the
do.
man would just say, I want a chicken, you ain't got to worry about the protein, what the name of it is. Stop the joke. America, wake up. You've been bamboozled. You're nuts.
That's what they do. What's your protein?
What's your protein? You go to them stores. What protein? I about go berserk every time I go into one. Dumb mess like that. Darn it. Put some chicken in the daggone food. That darn world, you're driving me crazy. And it ain't just that we just talking, it's my opinion. No, you're killing yourselves.
Wow.
You put that hand sanitizer, listen to me. It ain't good. Stop wiping off everything.
So I should, in theory, I should ask for crabs because they're low calorie.
That's right.
Right? Tell them to dump them on the floor.
Oh, yes.
And matter of fact, crack them on the floor.
Oh, you be better off, right?
Let the meat marinate right there, and then go ahead and eat it. I'm completely healthy.
Oh boy, you increase your health index by 1,000%. Ain't nothing better than a bunch of good dirty crabs.
We're gonna write a song. We're gonna write a song here. Yes. Let's see. Here it is. Ain't nothing better than Ain't nothing better than a good dirty crab.
That's right, baby.
And we're gonna add that to the truth will set you free if you listen to Dr. Z.
Right, baby. That's right. Listen to Dr. Z. It will set you free. I'm telling you the truth, baby. And we ain't even getting deep yet. We're going to get deeper and deeper on these shows, man. We're going to move this sucker to a point where we set this world in the right motion because we are going south too fast. We got to change the outcomes of our lives and what we think and stop the bamboozlement. You've been bamboozled. And what we got to say, Leon, before we close every show? Vote. If you would have voted, people, I'm going to say you would not be in this mess.
Vote.
95 million people did not vote at the last presidential election. Let me say it one more time. 95 million. Kamala only lost by about 2 million. If anybody would have got out of the bed, you wouldn't be in this mess. Come on, people. Listen to what we're talking about. Vote. 15% in the last primary election in Maryland. 15 to 20%. Get out of here. You're letting the world and everything go right by you, but you're complaining, but you ain't doing nothing to change it. Vote. Get out your bed. Shake a hand. Every time you shake somebody's hand, say, good morning, how you doing? But vote. Vote. I've been pushing it for every time. I got everybody, my fraternity, everybody. If you see them, meet them, greet them, but say vote. Don't even say hello to boy. Just say vote.
Wow.
And that's a health question. The more you stabilize your society, the better your health gets because it's less stress. Come on, folk. You know I'm talking the truth. Get yourself together. It's me to you. It's always we. We do it as a team. That's why I'm here giving the information I am. I'm not sitting here trying to just be talking crazy and funny. Yeah, it's funny. And I'll give it a little humor. But the end point, the totality is it is the truth. And it will set you free and improve your health. And that's what our goals in life are.
Dr. Z.
You got it right there, brother.
We gotta give me one more minute.
Go ahead.
We're working on the song right now. we working on just that refrain part. It'll be here. Give me 30 seconds. It'll be up. As yeah, we got it. I couldn't wait for this one.
Go for it. I
could not wait. And yes, Michelle, it does. It does.
And we'll bring some real blue crabs this time. I don't want to see them fake crabs. You got
no more them fake crabs. They were real crabs.
They ain't no real. Yeah, they are real crabs. Dungeness, not blue crab. We don't know about in Baltimore nothing about no Dungeness crab.
They were dancing and everything.
That's right, perpetrating. That's why you see Trump be doing all this stuff, perpetrating.
Is that what he does?
Get bamboozled. Don't believe the okie doke. Okay,
you be pulling the okie doke on you. You right? That's true. That's true.
Yes, I'm telling you. I'm telling the truth.
That's true. Y'all gotta wake up and look at. Oh, did you hear about the defense contract?
What defense contract?
A black-owned company,
right,
in Florida was supplying the uniforms for the Blue Angels.
Get out of here.
Been doing this for over 30 years. 2 miles from where they're based in Florida. Scratch the contract for one that's not a minority company that's based in Northern Virginia. Now they're going to have all the costs of traveling around because these uniforms are custom made, tailor-made uniforms.
Right.
No one understands why, and we know why. It's a black contractor. We know why.
The DEI,
we know why.
It's nonsense. It's not.
We know why.
And don't just get out of the pleasant point of racism, everybody. It's a policy that is etched in depth in the old school white supremacist mentality. And that's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got to stop. Taking pictures of black generals off the Pentagon walls.
Right.
Folk trying to take away civil rights museums and even the Smithsonian museums, changing the wording, not to say anything about slavery. Come on, people, stop the okie doke with this fool. This man got to go, and before he goes, we have to change our mentality. Don't let him get embedded in your mindset. And when you see things what Leon just told you, stand up and say, no more.
Yeah. All right. The songs are ready. Here we go.
Pick one, baby. Go for it.
Ain't nothing better than a dirty steam crab, and the truth will set you free. All you have to do is listen to Dr. Z.
I love it.
Ain't nothing better than a dirty steam crab, and the truth will set you free. All you have to do is listen to Dr. Z.
Bring it on.
There you have it, everybody.
And that's wonderful. In light of the wonderful guest we had today with Pastor, we had a nice gospel flavored song. I love it. send it on to where it should go. Listen to Dr. Z, listen to Mr. T, and listen to Leon and Jay, and passed it all the way home, baby.
We got y'all.
We loved it.
Right on. All right, everybody. Thank you, Dr. Z. Thanks,
Appreciate
everybody, for watching. And we'll see you on Sunday at 2
All right,
o'clock.
we'll be looking for all of you. Get your knowledge, everybody down there Sunday. Hook it off live with Wake Up Baltimore.
Right on. All right. Take care, everybody.
The cost to attend college is more than just tuition. It's transportation, technology, and clothing. The Oliver E. Pope Senior Scholarship Fund is stepping in to help HBCU students in Maryland cover the full cost of college. Tuition, plus money for everyday essentials. Want to make a real difference? Scan this QR code or visit oliverepopescholarship.com. Every dollar helps. Every student matters.